Do you actually love yourself? Hi, welcome or welcome back to the I Know It's Obvious, but podcast. I'm your host, Amber Aurora, but you can call me Amor or Roar. I have a disclaimer. There's exceptions to everything, and if my advice does not apply, set it free and let it be. I know it's obvious, but you need to love yourself. I've been on my self-love journey for quite a while, some years now, and all this time I thought self-love was accepting myself for my flaws and my inefficiencies and abilities. And what I realized recently is it's not just that. Self-love is taking care of yourself. When I took care of my dog, I started to realize that I was not taking care of myself. I allowed myself to get less than 4 hours of sleep on average. I was working 7 days a week, no days off, and I even fit in my errands and chores. I was not eating, I was not drinking water. I just completely abandoned myself. But I thought because I accepted my features, my insecurities, that I love myself. But that wasn't true. When I started taking care of my dog, I realized, you know what? He needs a schedule. He needs to always be fed. If he's hot, he needs a fan. If he's cold, he needs a blanket, he needs a shirt. I was just giving him everything. But they were basic necessities. It wasn't anything extra, but I couldn't even give myself the basic necessities. I was so cheap. I remember during the summer, my apartment got to 84 degrees when I was by myself, and I made myself suffer through it. I would starve myself all day long so that I can keep going and being productive. I worked 7 days a week, 9 to 12-hour days, so that I can make sure I was getting money and generating income so I can feed myself, clothe myself, pay my bills. I did not treat myself like I mattered. I treated myself like a machine. I treated myself like somebody who didn't even like me. I was doing that to myself. But when I started taking care of my dog, I realized, oh my goodness, I deserve to eat when I'm hungry. I deserve to drink water, to be hydrated. I deserve to take vitamins to make sure I'm healthy. I deserve to work out. I deserve a day off or two to rest. It was just so insane that I realized that I did not love myself after all. That self-love is not just about accepting your insecurities. It's about taking care of yourself. And I know that might be hard to believe because we always talk about spas and buying yourself clothes and stuff. That's never really been anything that I enjoyed. But I also saw that as extra. I didn't see that as basic needs. But what I wasn't giving myself was the basic needs to survive in life. If I kept going on that path, I would not be here in a couple years, maybe even a few months. I really was not taking care of myself. I was the smallest I had ever been. My skin was so dry, and I was just hungry all the time, and I just lost so much weight so quickly. I had eye bags, dark, so it was just, my body was failing me. And it's because I wasn't taking care of it. I saw my body as a machine to make me money to be able to survive. And I just had to slow down. I had to cut costs, make a budget, and center my life around me. Yes, I need to make money. Yes, I need to pay these bills and everything. But if I'm not okay, none of that even matters. What if I get sick and now I have hospital bills? That was the aha moment for me. That's when I realized I really did not love myself. And ever since then, I make it a priority to check in with myself. I have to be good to make sure that my dog's good. I don't have kids, so that's the closest thing. So if you have kids, you understand that if you are not okay, if you are not healthy, you cannot take care of anybody else. And it really took my dog coming into my life for me to realize that I didn't love myself. Isn't that so weird? I want you to really think about how you treat yourself and how you exist in this world. Do you really feel like you love yourself? Especially for people who are people pleasers. Do you do what you do for other people, for yourself? I want you to think about that. For me personally, no. I am very cheap when it comes to me. But when I buy gifts for others, I go all out. It's not fair. It's not fair to myself. It just makes me really sad that for so long I neglected myself, thinking this whole time that I love myself. So please, when you really sit down and think, if you love yourself and compare it to how you've been neglecting yourself, figure out how to flip that on its head. Figure out how to actually love yourself. Give yourself the basic needs that you have to have in order to survive. Put yourself in the place of the people that you're used to pleasing. Think about what you do for them. And would you do it for yourself? I hope you have an aha moment like me. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please leave your answer to my questions down below or leave some advice that I did not share. I'll see you soon. Take care.